we welcome you to the Little League Softball Regionals on ESPN, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Today, two teams are just 2 wins away from the Little League Softball World Series as McLean Little League of Virginia faces Lake Mary Little League of Florida. We began the week with 7 teams. We are now down to just 3. North Carolina, the lone unbeaten. They have dominated the competition in round.
Refuel the body.
The 1-2. Withers does what she's done all week. Down the left field line, heading into second base for a stand-up leadoff double. 2 of them. Double yesterday, double today. That one goes to the backstop. Withers scampering over to third. 1-2 to Wormington. Back up the box and through, and Virginia's on the board. RBI single for Wormington, 1-0 McLean Little League.
This is something we've seen from Virginia a lot. They come out of the gates hot. They are swinging, and again, this is a 1-2 count for Emma Wormington. Gets a pitch over the heart of the plate, puts it right back where it came from. Virginia is on the board first early.
And they fixed that. Villia Plummer now at the plate. This one, little flare. Shortstop DeStefano's not going to have a play. The first 3 have reached base safely. 3 consecutive hits for Virginia. 2 on, nobody out here in the first. And the hits just keep on coming. It's a hit parade for McLean Little League. Wormington scores. Virginia 2-0 in the first, still nobody out.
Out aggressive. Anything over the plate, they are putting big hacks on it. This one, middle, and Kennedy gets all of it, but great job by Canzaneri in left field to cut that ball off and keep it from going to the fence and limiting the damage off the plate. But the discipline by Workman at the plate is run it full.
Workman to right. That one is gloved by Catalano. And no tag at third. Jamie Loving frustrated there at third. As a fly ball to the outfield, you certainly want to be hugging that base. Margaret Hood, the 0-1. Ground ball. Off the glove of DeStefano. And another run scores. Air at short. 3-0 Virginia.
And that's just tough luck for the shortstop, DeStefano, because the runner and the ball meet right in front of her. She loses sight of the ball. I mean, that's one of the toughest plays to make as an infielder. Just tough luck for Florida right now.
Hood goes to second. Uncontested, and now 2 more in scoring position. Pitch of the at-bat here to Gwen Dreyfus. Full count. That one is high and a walk. In the circle. The 0-2. That one back to the pitcher. Throw home. Can they turn 2? No. Addison Bono was there for the force out at home. Nearly got the out.
Nearly misses it.
Close play at first, and runner going, coming back. Back pick, run home, and they score. Virginia kind of baiting the throw there. Goes back to first base. The throw not in time. And Hood scores the 4th run with 2 outs.
I don't know if this is an intentional play or just a miscue on the base pass that turns into a run. That's one heck of a trick play if it's a design. Yeah, I'm thinking she might have thought it was a 1st and 3rd situation.
But Cambridge to the outfield. Ball with it for out number 3. But not before 4 runs come home on 5 hits. If you're Callista Graham, here you are leading off after that long first inning, trying to get it out of her system, and that'll help. Rounding first, she's headed to second base, goes halfway, and then dives head first back into first base. She was ready to head to second base the moment that left the bat.
Signaling in the call to her catcher what she wants to throw in this situation.
DeStefano pops this one to Withers. Back to make the catch, 1-1. So it's a luxury to have someone calling their own pitches, knowing where they want to put it. Bono puts that one to Withers. Look at that play at short. Gets the out at second base. To her knees. She's been doing that all week long. Taking Lou to Withers. Making it look easy there at short. Looking cool with the shades. And pretty solid defense through one.
Knew she had it.
I'm trying so hard. Make it easy for Huska. One away.
She receives balls, blocks, knows when to throw the ball. I mean, she does everything you could ask for from a high-level catcher.
Cunningham, gets under the glove and right from Catalano. Cunningham rounding first, heading to second. She's heading to third, and she will get there. Catch it out in front. Stay on top of the ball. And off the glove of Graham and through. The 12-hole hitter comes through. 5-0 Virginia.
Virginia really battle with 2 strikes and being productive in 2-strike counts.
That one to the backstop. Bono with the quick throw. Look at that arm.
It's going to be important.
Withers fouls this one back to Bono. Graham comes in and makes the catch. No one's covering third. And then you see the shortstop race in.
About it.
Wormington puts this one down. Dufell will score from second. And Virginia adds to the tally. A sense of confidence from Virginia and their coaches in talking to them yesterday. Plummer through the hole and left. Kennedy to short. Bobbled. No play. After the bobble, you could tell, well, I better go to third. I got no.
A little dramatic.
Workman. Pagan Lou skips it to first. Huntress makes the play for out number 3. But not before Virginia made a graph for this. Dinner, dessert, Doritos, TV, tell the kids to go to bed, and then I finally go to. Then I get up and tell them again to go to bed sometimes.
They are all the same type of people.
Emma Ball flares this one to right. Making the play is Cunningham. Right?
That's right.
The 1-1 to Huska. Huska lifts this one to left. Dufell racing in, making the play. Virginia getting it done with the bats. Georgia, headquarters of the Southeast region and home to some pretty hot bats for Virginia. Here, Hood skies this one to Stefano for the first out. In this game earlier than anticipated. Dreyfus under the glove of Huska to center field. Second time that Gwen Dreyfus has reached base for Evelyn Latona out of Longfellow Middle School. The 2-0 lifts this one over the third baseman's head, Pagan Lou. They are just hitting it where Florida isn't.
We've seen that multiple, but it finds grass.
10 hits for Cambridge. You got to run. Ground ball in the infield. A little stuck there at second base was Dreyfus. One away. Plate catcher for Virginia. And they are just aggressive, aren't they? Pagan Lou scoops it up, steps on third for out number 3.
For sure, that ball was not in the strike zone. No hesitation, drops the bat, sprints to first, puts the brakes on.
And she can do it again.
There she goes. There she goes. And very familiar with what's coming their way.
1-2 to Canzoneri. Swing and a miss. No drop third there with first base occupied. And there's your first strikeout of the day for Warren.
2 strike count, and she pulled out a changeup saying, hey, coach, I just missed that one yesterday. I can do it.
That's a tough call there on the outer portion of the plate. Drew Parks now at the plate. Ground ball to short. Withers got to be quick with it, and she is. Leadoff batter on again for Florida, but quickly erased. Back-to-back strikeouts in the play from Withers at short. We always tell him, don't get caught napping or celebrating. And he said, I was happy that a couple of my players were alert. That one down to third base line from Cunningham off of the base, but quickly picking up the ball. Takes on North Carolina tomorrow in the regional championship. Zoe Dufel. Bat on ball. This one to left. Canzanieri with it. And one out.
Through the end.
Avery Withers, that one a ground ball to Bono. Nothing she could do there as Cunningham advances 60. Withers, ground ball. Pagelou's got to be quick with it. Fires it over. Nice throw to get the out. And advancing on the play from second is Cunningham. She loves the 8 a.m. games, the 9 a.m. games. Wormington showing why. She woke up with a bat in her hands. 7-0 Virginia.
You know, some people just play better in the morning, and I don't know a ton of people who love the morning games, but Emma Wormington, she certainly does. Her third hit of the game, her third RBI of the game. She's really doing it all in the circle. And
that one flared to center field and down. Making the turn is Withers. She gets into third, and into second base is Plummer. So Graham doesn't get the strike call. 7-0 Virginia. Kennedy to third. That fielded in fair territory. That one nearly a little too high, but again showing off the glove, at least for the regionals. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Wormington with her third strikeout of the afternoon. You want your child to experience the teamwork, fun of Little League Baseball or softball? Visit Play. See what Wormington decides to do here. Graham skies this one to center. Plummer with it, 2 down. Check that 8 innings after the run rule loss yesterday. The Withers, watch this. Short hop, got her. Ho-ho! Avery Withers, little short hop to her knees. Rainy this morning, but it is holding up for our early morning affair here. Started a little after 10:15 a.m. Eastern time as Workman skies to center. And Ball with it for the first out. State Department, they move regularly every few years. And that one off the glove of Huska. Throw to first, not in time as Hood is there. And they're hoping that Hood at first. In there for a called strike 3. This ball, she's running in, but Graham had her eyes set on making that play. 2-2 to Latona. This one flared to the second baseman, Huska. And 3 down. And then the second time, it's a strike. Bono learned that the hard way earlier this week. The third strike for her was called because she took 2 feet out of the box as she flies out.
And I think coming out, putting a 4 spot up early, it was a momentum change. Florida took the field already in a 4-run deficit.
Pagan Lewis swinging out of her shoes there, golfs that one into left center field as she's laughing about that one. She can pitch as well, pitched a perfect game in the Florida State Tournament. That one, oh, looked out a little bit off the plate. Hunter says, not much I can do with that. 4th strikeout of the day for Emma Wormington. And for all athletes out there, you don't like the call? Nothing you can do about it. Throwing down to second base. Withers scoops it, but Hagan Lou in there with the stolen base. Trying to drive in that first run of the day for Florida. Withers has other plans. That's all she does. Makes every single play at short. Brittany McKinney, she's an automatic out. Don't hit it. And I asked the coaches about that yesterday. And they said we had a little bat seance after that. The girls gathered around, and after they said gather the team around. As that one goes through, McCambridge heads to third, and she will stay there off the base hit from DeValder. Free bat was included, and it came on the heels of a really good batting practice from McCambridge. The 2-1. McCambridge going to try and score, but tagged out from Bono. Nice throw there from Pagan Lou. Play that eventually led to a walk-off win for Florida. A ground ball to the infield. Dufell showing bunt. Runner from first goes to second uncontested. That's Cunningham. This might not be her favorite game she's ever pitched, but at the same point, it's hard to win when you don't score any runs. Oh, we're throwing home without touching first base. As Huntress fielded the ground ball, and as she was about to touch first, you could hear the dugout yelling, home, home. Run this thing out. Now the top of the order is up. The very dangerous Avery Withers. Extending the inning, extending the lead. Cunningham scores, Dufell scores, and Withers with her second double of the day and her third of the week.
What can't Avery Withers do? We've been talking about her highlight defense all day, but hey, she can hit the ball too. Second double of the day down the left field line. A couple more RBIs and some insurance for Virginia.
Warmington flies out to left, and Withers came off of second base thinking there were two outs. She's like, oh, I thought there were two, and a good throw would have gotten the double play.
Back safely.
That's right. And a base hit. Villia Plummer. They are sending Withers home. Bono with the tag. And that's all she does at the home. At home plate. Bono. Automatic. Nice job. And for this Florida team, as Huska gets a base hit, that one through the glove of Hood for a leadoff single. Suburb of Orlando. Had a great parade and a send-off last Wednesday before leaving. That one in the dirt. Heading to second base is Huska. It's in a regional tournament as well. That one is snagged by Withers, and the double play. Is there anything she cannot do? Every single play. The 1-2 to first. Kennedy with it, and that is it. Virginia, 10 runs on 19 hits, punches their ticket to the regional championship tomorrow.
Virginia left no doubt about this one. The bats were hot, 19 hits, and then Emma Warmington in the circle was lights out. But this Florida team has plenty to be proud of in their fight to the regionals and through the regionals. They've been a great representatives of Lake Mary Little League.
Just two teams remain.